Right, folks, I'm sitting here at the end and I'm going to do another BVM Talks The Championship. I've got Pedro back. I think you might be a regular fixture, Ped. You happy with that?
Certainly am, yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoy it very much.
That's good stuff. Say your name again. Pedro's son. Oisin. And we've got a Leeds fan. And your name is?
Mike.
And Mike, that's nice to meet you, Mike. Why are you a Leeds fan? That is not meant as an insult. That is just a question. People are sitting out there saying, why?
Obviously it's an insult.
Yeah.
So I was born in Leeds.
Well, there you go. That's good enough.
But yeah, that's so. And my uncles, aunts, all cousins, all Leeds fans. So.
Okay, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got DNA there, like Pedro's got DNA in Derby.
Well, no, I've got DNA in Leeds.
No.
I don't think he's got any.
And of course he's over 50, which is kind of one of the things. To be a Leeds fan, there's no Leeds fans under 50.
Right, so... Well, I don't know. They're selling out Ellen Road pretty well at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, with people of a certain age, gentlemen of a certain age, I would say,
Oh, brilliant. Right, so I've tried to keep these down to 30 minutes, these videos. So we'll have a few questions for you, lads. So we're getting to the end of the season now. This is where the bottling and the bottle of winning it or going up, takes place. Do you think Leeds and West Brom have actually got the bottle to... Because Pedro made a comment.
Yeah, I heard it, yeah.
Yeah, about
that's
Leeds.
when I switched off,
fading away. That's all right, because I've got your revenue then, I'd see.
Well, yeah, I mean, Leeds and West Brom are both doing a good job of fading away at the moment. But...
You'll have one in how many?
7 on the bounce, then 1 in 7.
Yeah, if you have the form table, it'll be near the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is not unlike Leeds, is it?
But we're still 3 points clear of third, 4 of...
And you're confident of getting back on track
No, I'm not confident. But there's no reason why not, is there? There's no reason why. Yeah, we shouldn't give up believing that. If we were in the same position as any of the top 6, chasing Leeds and West Brom, you'd be happy.
Yeah.
So you've got to be happy with 3 points
Definitely,
clear.
yeah.
It's just the fact that we were 13 points clear.
So in theory, you're in the same situation as Leicester. If you'd have said to Leicester fans, this is where you're going to be, even though you've been fucking up for a few games, you'd still take it.
You'd still take it at the beginning of the season, wouldn't you? So we've got to be confident. We signed a new striker today. If we could score goals, we'd be...
Who you signed today?
Clear. We have signed, get his name right, Jean-Kevin...
Augustin,
yeah, from Red Bull Leipzig.
All right. Are they at the top of their league, Luke?
Well, he's been out on loan at Monaco, so don't make much.
No, Monaco doesn't.
He hasn't been playing. So he's got
in his 10 appearances.
He's got a pedigree. But, we'll see how many scores over the next.
Yeah, this is it, innit? You want him.
Goals since 2015, hasn't he?
You want him running straight from the start, you want him hitting the ground running. But I put a note down that Leeds' last game is Charlton at home and QPR away for West Brom. Do you think that will really matter then, or hopefully?
Well, you'd like to think not. I mean, it would be good. It would be good to go up very early, but we played Derby.
Our last home game, your last away game.
It'd be good to go up there, wouldn't it?
We might go along to the
It'd be good to go up and send them down for their points deduction.
Yes, well, that is something I do want to talk about.
I'm happy.
But it would be a second time in a row that would have kept it in the division, wouldn't it?
We'll see.
See, this is the kind of content I want for this BVM Talks The Championship. Just moving on to the next one. I've read, I think it was in a Leeds paper, that Tony Cascarino has talked of Manchester United going for the Leeds manager, the bloke who sends out scouts to...
We'll talk about that as well. Yeah, sure.
Do you think that'll happen? I mean, it's happened to Derby last year, didn't it? They had Lampard, and then he went. He saw
a recognised club. Yeah. It could happen.
Yeah.
Bielsa's on a season-by-season contract.
Yeah, he is. That's what I was.
So, come the end of the season, if we don't go up, I think most Leeds fans think he'll leave.
Do they?
But if we go up, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But I think Man U's have poisoned chalice to anyone.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't.
They're always going to be compared with Ferguson, aren't they?
Yeah.
And
to be fair, he'd fit in with their recent managerial recruits in that he's never won anything, has he? Bielsa actually won anything, has he?
I think, he won. In South America, he's won a few things, hasn't he?
An Olympic medal, I think.
What that javelin? All right, so you don't think? Or
Well, I don't know how much. I mean, I think Man United need to find a decent manager, don't they? And
Not Bielsa then.
Pep Guardiola said yesterday that he thought Bielsa was the best manager, one of the best managers in the world, if not the best manager.
I like his style. I think Leeds are playing quite good football at the moment. He's doing quite well.
It's got an inbuilt failure in it, though, hasn't it? I think the kind of the way it makes the team work so hard that it's almost inevitably it's going to fail in the second half of the season.
Well, possibly. We'll see. We'll see.
It's happening again.
Yeah, I mean, we're just looking at the time. We've printed a few pages. Where's Derby? It's all right down here at the bottom of this one, yeah? Yeah, laugh away, boys. Laugh away.
I think he'll be all right. I think I do think that a team like Leeds should be in the Premiership. I think they're bigger and a better team than. Well, I do really. I mean,
they're going to be there on merit.
I mean, with all due respect to Bournemouth, when they only hold, is it 10,000 or something? It's not really a Premiership advert. If they want to be in it, do it properly. Don't mess around with it. Leeds have got that kind of, the structure and the stadium and the fan base to do it, and so have Derby, really.
Derby, yeah. Well, Leeds have been in Division 3 since they've been in the Premier League, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as it's been said, the Leeds, their history, their stature, Russian won't remember, but those of us that are slightly older will remember.
No, he wasn't born.
So you think he'll be all right and he'll stay?
Well, no, I think he stayed this season. He won't win over the season, but I think at the end of the season it'll all depend. But I know about football. I think Man United is a poison chalice.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go there.
Unless he doesn't like Man United.
And having been at Leeds, I mean, Leeds, to go to Man United, it's just not.
It's a massive thing to do, isn't it? The rivalry in that. So.
Yeah, it's not on.
Well, we'll get on to the Derby thing about the fair play. You thought last time we did this that nothing really would happen as such. Did you say that?
Well, I know they come out then.
Yeah. So you didn't think it was cheating, did you?
Well, it's not. It's just it's not cheating.
Well, they have said. I did do a bit of research in this because I'm trying to become professional at this kind of thing. Yeah. The FA was okay with it apparently when they approved it. Not the FA,
But then when they looked at what really happened.
Yeah.
They've clearly seen some stuff, haven't they?
No, I don't think
so. There's a third party that came in and investigated, wasn't it?
So interestingly, I don't know if you saw this in your research, 1 year to the date.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
Frank Lampard wet his pants because somebody was watching him train. They were charged 1 year to the date.
What when Leeds cheated last season?
I think you'll find that nothing happened in that one. There's no talk of points.
But charge. Sure.
And nothing happened. Yeah. So I think with the points deduction, we really should be talking about relegation, shouldn't we?
To be honest, I think it's the EFL have got a bit of an agenda about keeping Derby in the Championship because we're the biggest club in there by far, and if the losers, it's like there'll be nothing to talk about.
I think there's quite a few things, but I think because 9 points. So when Leeds had a point deduction, the previous forget administration was 10 points. Leeds got deducted 10 points one season and then 15 the next.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it was 9 points for Birmingham.
Yeah. I think they only got 9, didn't they?
Yeah, so
they only just survived. But
14 I would thought.
But the EFL had signed off on the accounts.
14 point deduction or 9? I think that's the question. Is how many points really? It's going to be at least 9 points, isn't it?
I think if anything, we should be added points. We're on trouble.
Yeah, but you won't be, will you? So, what you want at the moment? 36 points. Is that you? 36 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Points are there. 28 points. 37. Bloody hell, come on.
37.
You read it? Did you not bring your read?
37. Yeah, it is a big shit.
Points is usually at the fucking end, isn't it? Oh, I did swear.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's all right. No, we're all a bit of swearing.
Good. So, go on. Take 9 off that for me then. What would it be? For yours to the school. What would it be if you take 9 points off?
28.
28. That puts you. Ooh.
25.
Well, clear of it.
It puts you
4
points. Well, yeah, but that's plus a 9 point deduction, isn't it? And
yeah.
I reckon they're going to get 14 at least, 15 probably to round it up.
Do you think the amount of money that the fair play is are not really sure of how much the amount is, but do you think it should be changed for the way inflation and everything goes during the year?
I think it's a bit flawed. It's a bit flawed, particularly those teams that are stuck in the Championship, because obviously you've got teams coming down from the Premier League. They get all their parachute payments, don't they? And they can just spend whatever and go back up. We've been the victims of it. QPR, they break the rules and then just get a fine when they come back down. It's been written off, I think.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's tough, isn't it? And going, selling the stadium, even though it's to the owner, feels wrong. How is that sustainable by actually disposing of your asset? That doesn't feel kind of quite right. Because if you've got somebody who isn't,
well, I don't know. I mean, as a way of raising money, it's a desperate way, isn't it? But I think selling a stadium is legitimate. Selling it to yourself is the issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretending that you're selling it to somebody else.
Well, a sister company. It's not to himself.
Oh, a sister company. Sorry. Was it Derby County Ladies? Was it?
Well, don't Spurs.
Janice Lampard. What's her name? Yeah, what's his wife's name? Frank Lampard. Some model, wasn't it? Not Louise Redknapp. Anyway,
No, she's on the Italian check.
Louise Redknapp's Derby County. Yeah. Is that?
do you know about Ince's?
Oh yeah, Tom Ince's mum.
There's nothing liable here, is there? There's nothing against it.
Well documented.
Oh, well documented then. That's all right, folks.
That as part of Tom Ince, part of his kind of salary, well not his salary, but we paid his mum as chief scout. So he gets 700 grand a year.
Are you going to get?
Chief scout.
You're going to get any point deduction for that one as well?
It's legitimate. Extent.
I'm not
sure how Leeds and Forest get away with it though, are they? They must have spent millions in the last few years.
Yeah.
And there's no investigation. That's some
Well, presumably must have sold players. You have to assume.
And some of the crooks that have been running Leeds. Oh, that's probably a libel, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
You have to. Allegedly. Throw the word allegedly in. I think
one
one
of
of
was sentence, wasn't it?
Chiellini had some
Fraud, wasn't it?
tax evasion in Italy, which is a hobby.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? If you don't do that in Italy, I think you're not normal. So
It might be the whole country.
yeah. So we'll move on to the next one now. So we've agreed the amount should be changed then with inflation.
I think
it needs looking into.
I don't know the answer really.
Well, I do. It needs looking into.
I mean, fair play. I mean, it does, doesn't it?
It needs looking into. You can't carry on like this for the next 10 years and then the bloody.
But I do think they've got to make an example of Derby County. Otherwise, I'll just go on the shed.
Right then, who's the biggest threat to the top two, do you guys think? I've just got a few here: Fulham, Forest, Brentford, Preston, Swansea, Millwall. Anybody else?
Well, I don't want Millwall because we play them on Tuesday.
Right.
No, I think they, the chasing. If you take away West Brom and Leeds, good form and poor form, that chasing pack.
Yeah.
With the exception of Millwall, probably moved up there. Reading were creeping up a little while ago.
Yeah, they've gone.
But I think that group, and I think personally, I think Brentford.
Brentford and Fulham.
Brentford look.
But they're all been playing. Well, they've all been picking up as many points as each other, haven't they? They're all.
Yeah, they're all.
So if Leeds and West Brom continue to play as they are, they're all, any two of those. I think Leeds and West Brom are only one win, one loss away from
dropping it into.
It's just now, 4 from 7.
From what they were,
sorry, 3 from 7. Not.
It is quite frightening that teams can just. I don't know. Is it panic? You think it is?
I don't know.
Lack of quality. I'll tell you who won't be there anyway, it's Forest. I mean, I think they're the overperforming team in the division at the minute.
Well, yeah, they are, aren't they, in theory? It's Forest are like flying up there, isn't they, kind of thing?
Yeah,
somehow.
They're not playing decent football. Particularly.
I suppose the idea is to get out of the Championship, isn't it? It's.
Wow. I love the Championship. I don't want to go.
I don't think you've got any choice, mate. I don't think you've got any choice this year. So, do you think he'll stick with their manager this year, Derby?
Yeah, I think so. Got to give him time, haven't you? I don't know if he is the right
Bring straight back next year, then. Bring straight back after you Few relegations.
Yeah.
He's investing in youth. He's investing in youth now.
That's why you've got
a future.
That's why you're paying a fortune for Rooney. How much is he on, Rooney, there?
Some betting companies paying for that, aren't they? Is that
No,
function
I think we got a bonus, didn't we, from the sponsorship deal for having a star player, but they're not paying his wages.
Directly.
No, I don't. Because that'd be immoral. Immoral
in football. You must be joking.
4-point deduction, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I'll move on to the next one, lads. Do you think the Championship is too big? Do you think it's got too many teams in it? Does it need slimming down? Or do you need this amount of teams in it to create the revenue for the clubs so that they don't have to have some company paying the players their wages? Do you think?
I'll sell it around, yeah.
I don't think it's too bad. I like the fact that it is week in, week out.
It's not just week in, week out. It's a lot of midweek games as well.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, there's a lot of fans who might have to travel from Reading all the way up to, I don't know, well, Forest is far enough, isn't it, to be fair? I mean, it's a good couple of hours.
Yeah. There's too many teams in the northwest, I'd say, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Or Wigan will go down, won't we?
I think probably is the Premier League better than the old First Division for having less teams? And you could argue that, I don't know, maybe it is. They do get to rest players,
It makes it less competitive, I think.
Less competitive?
Yeah, because there's less tired legs. So, if Liverpool were knackered, Palace or someone would have more chance of beating them. Yeah, but now it's just Liverpool.
I think
it benefits the rich.
Liverpool are just exceptional this year, aren't they? Dorito, anybody? No, not yet. You never know. One day I might get a brand. BVM
Doritos t-shirt.
I expected you to come in a Leeds shirt.
No, not on the first visit.
Oh my God, that's June just sneezing, everybody. Well, that's all right. Don't you worry. So you think there's the right amount of teams then?
Yeah, no, I think that's part of its attraction, I think. And anybody can be anybody, pretty much. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think just that whole branding thing, the Championship. It's still as a league, it's still the same teams as League 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you happy with the playoff situation? Do you like that?
I'm not. I don't like being in it. No.
But do you think it's a good idea for a team that's 6 can?
I think playoffs have always been a good idea from the word go.
Yeah.
Keep that.
It just makes it worth fighting.
Otherwise, in most leagues you have that from shortly after Christmas onwards. Roll on next year.
Yeah, there's no point.
We're not going up. We're not going down.
Yeah. Even a team at 9th or 10th can be pushing for it, can't it?
Oh,
I'd probably love that.
It keeps the interest going at both ends of the table. And that's sure.
And down to 11th, you're within 6 points, aren't you?
And it's got to be good for the revenue and interest. And that's that. Even when your team haven't gone up, there's always something happening at the last day of the season or last day of the
there is.
where
you can stop
going to go, so it keeps the interest going. Yeah. I think it could be a couple of teams like that personally. I think there's probably too many games for a team like Leeds where we got to a good start.
Well, yeah.
But also just and actually there's only 23 teams in the League 1 this year.
Yeah, because of Bury went, didn't they?
So as a punishment, they could just relegate Derby, level up or not, and gradually win the
something dodgy
Championship
down there. There's got to be.
No.
They got there.
Stuff, but
How much do they pay Bielsa?
I don't know. He's doing it for free, I think.
And I like this thing where he takes his seat everywhere with. What's all that?
Bucket, magic bucket.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Did us all right Derby last year.
Right, we'll move on to the next one then. We're on the 18-19 minute mark and just 10 minutes to go. If you could have one player from any Championship team, who would it be to strengthen your team?
His surname. Plays for Hull. Who's the football plays for Hull?
Bowen.
Jared Bowen,
Yeah, Leicester interested in.
Yeah.
after some
So we just signed a striker today, but Bowen scored 16 or 17. He's already in the Championship.
Yeah,
knocking him in for
he knows what it's like.
And Hull are they're chasing the playoffs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where are they? The mid-table, they are 12th. Yeah. Scored 17 down there. So I don't think tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I think Bielsa said that's it.
Yeah, I've just seen it on Sly Sports that he's not buying anybody else. What about you, Ped?
I might have somebody like Knockout.
Yeah, you like him?
Well, and he's always terrorised us.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have him on our side rather than Mitrovic, obviously, but is he injured at the minute? He's injured.
Yeah, he is.
And there's the Brentford strike. Anybody can score goals.
Watkins. I've got him down here. Watkins, he looks steady.
And a goalkeeper. To be fair, I'd have any of the other 23 goalkeepers that are in the Championship.
Well, do you still put the gloves on, Ped?
Well, I've been known to pull them out occasionally.
What about you, mate? What do you think?
I'd have that Eze bloke from QPR, because whenever I've seen it, he just skips around defenders.
With the ball, or does he just skip around defenders? So that's who you want then, is it?
I'd have Pontus book as well. Pontus Janssen, I don't know why we ever got rid of him.
Yeah.
I think it's quality centre half at that.
Not too big for Leeds, weren't he?
He'll go up with Brentford.
It is annoying though, isn't it, when you get rid of a player and then you see them doing well at another club, you think, for fuck's sake, what have you done that for? You know what I mean?
Well, interestingly, they said it was about balancing the books, financial fair play.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think he'd fallen out with Bielsa.
Yeah.
After that Villa game, probably.
So, I've got one to go. Would you have VAR in the Championship?
I had it last Saturday. Did you see? She played juggled the fucking game with the net.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
You know, so only when it favours Leeds.
Yeah.
I think we scored a handball against Forest last year with Roof. Thank you, Kamar. But that was accidental.
Yeah. So, would you have it, or?
I think.
Well, I personally think VAR needs looking at completely, because I think it's a good idea in theory.
It has to be. You know, that goal that Lampard scored for England against Germany.
Yes.
I mean...
But that's not VAR, is it? Even now, we've got goal line technology, and that works in the Championship.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I watch a lot of rugby league, and I like...
Yeah, because they can seem, the rugby league lot can seem to do it, and it's like as well that...
I think it's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, if a player gives the referee any stick, it's like, and 10 yards, innit? And and I love it, but they don't seem to do that here. They just seem... I mean, I'm watching Schmeichel the other day, and they were like, giving the referee some right over the penalty, weren't they? And it's like, and then he gets booked. You think, for fuck's sake, shut up, or you're going to get yourself sent off on a silly free kick. Or time wasting, so, I don't know.
I mean, you think you could stamp out that straight away, couldn't you?
Yeah.
At any level, just like any back chat, that's it.
Get in the sin bin for 10 minutes. Go on.
Because they've got sin bins at a lower, non-league level now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is that just to calm idiots down from hitting a referee or something?
Dissent, 10 minutes.
Got that at my age group as well.
And I think, well, it was used in the first couple of games, wasn't it?
Have you ever been in the sin bin?
No.
Why not?
Because
your dad's watching.
Emergency check.
That's a Pedro answer.
But they're definitely not VAR.
Not the way it's been. I mean, there's nothing worse than when you're watching the scores come in, and if Leeds were in the Premier, and you think, oh, they've scored, brilliant, and then 3 minutes later, 4 minutes later, you find, hang on, I thought they were winning 1-0. What's happening?
I mean, if that goal had been ruled out, the QPR scored, they'd have been devastated.
Well, but that's there needs to be something, doesn't there?
Yeah.
When it's so obvious that something's wrong.
There's so much money involved in the game.
We had one in the cup on Friday night at Northampton, where Marriott was wrestled to the ground when he was straight through. Clear red card, but it was that clear, you could see it from the other end of the ground, never mind the ref.
Yeah.
It's just, that is just poor officiating, isn't
it?
Well,
it is, but then there's some of those things like a goal. You think, well, you want to think, but then some of these offsides they've given in the Premiership is just
ridiculous. I mean, Leicester had one against Spurs, didn't they? Where I think it was the width of his shirt.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that all about?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need VAR, but if a referee misses it, a linesperson
So by looking at it once, then
then
that's it.
and I also think you could probably have 3 appeals, just to
like the team can say,
just check that,
like a
like the cricket,
umpires call on these.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Offside.
Yeah.
Well, that would work, wouldn't it? With those ones where you can't tell, it should be
the width of the ball, maybe.
That's the linesman's call. If they get it, it's offside. If they didn't get it, it's not offside.
Well, there again, Iheanacho scored for Leicester, didn't he, against Everton, and that went down to the VAR, and the referee had flagged it. The linesman had flagged it off, but he wasn't. He wasn't off. You could. I mean, I was sitting behind the goal, and like, you could see he wasn't off. So then it worked that time, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting.
I think there's nothing worse when you're watching on TV, it wasn't live, but on the TV, that was definitely offside. That was definitely handball, and for it to go, the other way, it doesn't seem right when everybody's seeing it.
Well, there's no consistency.
But the way they're doing VAR with these armpits are offside.
Yeah,
that's just
it's scientific, isn't it?
Yeah. There was one that was
an emotional game.
Yeah, it is. And also, I suppose you're taking the error out.
We're still recording.
Yeah.
Mitch is at the door.
Mitch?
Yeah.
All right, hold on then. We'll tell you it'll just be a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I've lost it now.
Can we cut this bit? Do you have to do this bit again?
No. This is one of the things with the channel I don't know. This is it. It's raw and organic.
Okay.
Well, that's it really, folks. I've done anyway. My main man Elliot, who looks after all my dealings, he's a Stoke fan. I'm just saying, have you got anything to say about Stoke? Because I want to do this at the end of the year.
We've got Stoke on Friday.
Yeah.
They could still get out of it.
I think they're pretty much the way they're playing at the moment. They are getting out of it. It's down there.
Form table, aren't they?
Yeah. So there was a good win from the night.
And definitely with Derby's point deduction, they'll have to.
We'll pull another 3 points clear of them on Friday when we beat them.
All right, well, we'll bring that one to the end then, because we've only got a couple of minutes left. I'm glad you've all come. I'll shake your hand again, mate. Thank you. Thank you. And Pedro.
Cheers,
this is something that I want to do, and we're going to look to try and get different locations and different fans in from around the Loughborough area. So, if you are in the Loughborough area, drop us a little comment or two if you're up for it, and we'll see obviously what team you support. It's no good supporting a Premier League team either, because that ain't the fucking idea of this, the Championship. And we'll see what we can do. All right, folks.
Cheers.
Right, ladies.
Cheers.